Hi everyone, I'm Miss Lora from the Lakevilla District Library, and today is another First Chapter Friday. I will be talking about another beginning chapter book today, one of our yellow dot books. It's actually a newer book. It's called The Candy Caper. It's the first in a series of books called Trouble at Table 5. Now, this book is available on Hoopla for checkout. You just need your Lakevilla District Library card and you can access it for free. If you head to our website, lvdl.org, and look for Hoopla, you can check out this book and tons of others. We also have audiobooks and music and movies and TV shows. Lots of free options on Hoopla, and you're allowed up to 5 checkouts a month. So, back to The Candy Caper. This book is by Tom Watson, the author of Stick Dog, and it's illustrated by Marta Kissi. Today I'm going to be reading the first chapter with permission from HarperCollins, so thanks HarperCollins. This book, the main character is Molly. Molly gets a lot of things stuck in her head. She'll get stuck on something and can't get past it and can't move on until that one thing is resolved. And this book is really cool because it gets you inside Molly's head. And she also has some really wonderful friends, Simon and Rosie, that will do anything for her. And the 3 of them are what I hope all friendships are. So I'm going to read the first chapter to you today. It really sets up the book well. I really like the illustrations, so I'm going to try and show you a few of the illustrations, but I'm reading on my Kindle, so it's not going to be excellent showing you through the video, so you'll just have to check it out on your own. All right, this is called The Candy Caper. It's the first book in Trouble at Table 5. Here we go. Get to that first chapter. Chapter 1. Things Get Stuck in My Head. I'm Molly. I get things stuck in my head sometimes. I'll give you a few examples. This morning, I had Fruit Loops for breakfast. Fruit Loops come in 6 different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and blue. When I poured the dry cereal into my bowl, I took the purple and green ones out. That's because purple and green remind me of grapes. And I don't like grapes because they come in big bunches and it's hard to tell how many are in a bunch. I like to know how many things there are. That's just me. So, I only had red, blue, orange, and yellow Fruit Loops in my bowl. I ate all the blue ones first. It's kind of hard to get only blue Fruit Loops on your spoon, but it's worth it. When I only had red, orange, and yellow Fruit Loops left, I just ate them all. They could get mixed up. That's because red and yellow make orange, so those Fruit Loops are allowed to be together. See what I mean? So, I also couldn't be done until I knew all the Fruit Loops were gone. I needed to know that there wasn't one hiding beneath the milk at the bottom of the bowl. I sort of splashed my spoon in the milk to make sure there wasn't one left. My dad asked, "Molly, what are you doing?" "I'm making sure there aren't any Fruit Loops left in my bowl," I answered. "It's important." This made perfectly good sense to my dad. Both my parents understand me very well. So do Rosie and Simon. They are my best friends. Here are a few more quick examples. The socks in my sock drawer are folded flat. They're not rolled up in balls. Flat things are not supposed to be rolled up. Also, if I start a book, I can't read anything else until I finish that book. I can't read a different book or a magazine or a comic book. I have to finish that book first. And my pillows need to be in a certain order before I get into bed. They need to be like this. See how her pillows are very exact. It's a good little diagram. It's just who I am. Now, I'm going to tell you about something that got stuck in my head last week at school. Mr. Willow asked me to take the absentee slip to the main office. It's the piece of paper he fills out after taking attendance in the morning. I went to the office and turned the slip into Mrs. Beiersdorfer. We just call her Mrs. B. "Here's the absentee slip, Mrs. B," I said and handed it to her. "Thanks, Molly," she said and took it from me. She put it on top of the stack of absentee slips from the other classes. "You're welcome," I answered. But right when I turned to leave, something caught my eye. Something in Principal Shelton's office. Her office is off to the side of the main office. It has a door with a window. There was something colorful in her office, on her desk, in a big glass jar, and it got stuck in my head. Chapter 1 down, off to a great start. So there's our jar with stuff inside. It's candy. And then we have a timeline here so you can see how far you go as you read the book, which I think is really cool. So this book has short chapters, and it lets you like kind of see how you're going at the end of each chapter. And if you want to find out how Molly gets these candies out of her head, because now they're really stuck in there, you'll have to pick up The Candy Caper by Tom Watson, available on Hoopla. All right, have a great day. See you next time.